Hello again. So it feels like we're always in this messy garage, doesn't it? Hopefully we'll be able to get out and about with the little car soon. But today I'm going to crack on with the paint. I think we got last time I got the roof half sanded, various other bits sanded and prepped. So I'm going to finish sanding the roof today. I'm going to attempt to mask off the scuttle. I've got a bit of sanding to do and some repairs to do on the fiberglass. But it's raining outside. I could have done with pushing the car out of the garage a bit to be able to work on it. But it's just started raining, so that's kind of ruined that a little bit. So I'm going to finish sanding the roof. If I can get some primer on the roof and by that window bit, I will. If not, pardon me, it'll just be a little bit of filler and sand and stuff. So I guess I'll crack on with the roof then. I'm not going to make you watch it. I'll just show you afterwards because there's been an awful lot of you watching me do stuff like that. Maybe when we're putting some colour on, we'll watch that, eh? So I did some painting, and it's all gone horribly wrong. Mostly, I'm going to show you. So I sanded all the roof, got it all flat, filled in a couple of bits, and then went to put primer on. Now the primer I'm using is a don't know what you call it. You mix it with thinners, it's like a proper 2-pack primer. So it's 50-50 mix. I've got it a little bit thick to start with, so it wasn't coming out of the gun very well. So I thinned it out, put it on, and two problems have occurred. One, I think, is because I put a little bit of paint on too thick, and the other one, I'd painted the Mini's roof in a rattle can, white paint, and it's reacted badly with the thinners. So I'll show you. So this has all happened. Can you see that? I think that might be because it's too thick, or maybe because it's reacted. And then I had a couple of odd looking bits, so I prodded it with my finger and it was all gooey and horrible underneath where the white paint is. There's another bit at the back. So I'm putting away the painting stuff, and I think I'm going to have to start again. Success. So I started, you just saw the cracks that had appeared in the paint after I primed it. So I started sanding all of that paint off, and it was taking a long time. So I kind of figured that the thinners in the paint that I'd put on had damaged the aerosol white paint that I'd sprayed on the roof previously. So I thought, if I use the thinners on the paint, will it just fetch it off? So I poured bits of thinners on and then scrubbed it with a cloth and got it all the white paint off. So the roof now, I'll show you in a sec, I'll bring the camera over, but the roof now is just as it was before I painted it white when I'd sanded the blue down. The blue's obviously when I painted the whole car blue, and then the white is when I got the car, it had a white roof, so that's what that is. So I've got a little bit more kind of finishing with the sanding to do, with just, you know, a bit of wet and dry or whatever, and smooth it off. And then this weekend hopefully I can prime it and paint it white again. So as you can see, it's mostly blue. I think that needs a little bit more sanding there. There's a patch there, it's a bit of the old primer. That bit's rubbed all the way down to metal, but that's all nice and smooth now. That bit, the back of there needs a little bit more. So I think over there is good, because I concentrated on that side, because obviously it's harder to reach that side in this garage. That's good. Yeah, it's all feeling quite smooth now. So a little bit more finishing. I've feathered the edge of this primer here. I've sanded that, so and I've roughed up a bit of this paint here, so I'm going to try and put a soft edge. If I stick masking tape to it and fold it back, and then when I paint the blue on here, I'll do all the way around the window. It should give a soft edge, and then I can kind of polish that and blend that in, hopefully. That's the plan with that. So this weekend I want to get that done. I want to get this painted white, and I don't know if I'll get any more done on this fiberglass front, but I need to fiberglass the other side of this and then get some more fiberglass filler over there, and same on that side, and then I can reprime areas of this. I might put a whole nother coat on because I only put a thin coat on it. Then once that's done, I can prepare to paint that blue, but I don't think I'm going to get that done this weekend. And once that's painted blue, I can put I can reassemble the front end and wheel arches and put the interior all back together, and it'll be about ready to go, I think, then. Oh, I want to paint all the way around the windscreen as well, because this scuttle's a bit untidy and it's rubbed there. So I'm going to paint this and then put some like helicopter tape around there to prevent it rubbing paint off. And I need to, I've got my tyres on my wheels. I did that with pry bars. They're my brand new tyres from Bingley Hall mini show. I need to get them balanced on this machine here, which I've had a little play with the trailer wheel. I've got lots of nice weights and things and clutter. So yeah, that's the plan coming up. So in a minute, I guess you'll see some kind of paint going on the roof. But that'll probably be tomorrow. I've had some success this weekend. The roof is now white. Obviously because I've done it outside, it's got bits and pieces in it all over the place. So once it's hardened off properly, I can flat it and polish it. You can see a few lines and a few dry spots, but yeah, once it's gone off fully, I can flat it and polish it up. And we've got a nice white roof, and then I can concentrate on this area around the windscreen, fiberglass front and that door section, and then I've got to paint these strips. Just for ease, I might get an aerosol can and paint these strips with an aerosol can. I think it might just be a bit easier, but we'll see. But yeah, Mini's roof's white again, and far better than it was previously. I've just had to go and grab my laptop and have a little look where I got to, because I started editing this video and I realised that it was the end of February when I last worked on this little car. I think I just painted the roof. It's May now, so we've had March and April, and it's mid-May, so I really need to get my finger out and get this little car sorted. So I'm going to carry on working on the fiberglass front now. I've done a little bit more since we last spoke, so I'm going to do a little bit more today, and then we'll have a catch up. I think I might turn it round as well. I think I've turned it round since the last clip, but I need to turn it round again. I'm nearly ready to start putting more primer on the front end, so yeah, I'll get tidied up a bit, get the car turned round, do something, and then we'll have a catch up in a bit. It's mid-June now, time's flying by. Mini's progressed quite well. I'll go and take it outside and show you. The garage has changed, I've got some new benches and stuff. So the indicators I've gone for this time are ambers. I had clears on before. They were getting a bit scruffy, so I think you've got to connect the negative side to the base plate on these. But yeah, new indicators. I'll get them fitted. Pretty straightforward, I think. So you can see, it's got the front end blue. Paint's not very good, it's all cracked in places. So I may need to redo a few spots. I've started sanding and polishing it this side. It's better this side, but put the front bumper on. Painted the scuttle around there, that's come up quite nicely. Scratched a bit there, I guess, where the fiberglass has dropped on. Put these on either side. I've got some other little clips I want to put on for those, just to try and hold them like that a bit. But apologies for the audio in this next section, it didn't quite come out right. Got a bit of background noise, but we'll crack on with getting the wheels balanced and put back on the car. Finally, we're balanced. Put this one back on the car now. So that's the wheels balanced, back on the car. I'm just going to whip round with a torque wrench, go over a few ball joints and bits and pieces, and then I think I'm ready to give it a clean, bolt the passenger seat in, stick some insurance on it and go and drive it, put some petrol in it perhaps, although the battery's not very good, so probably need to do something about that. But yeah, it's nearly there. Now the following day, so got the indicators done, lights all wired, wheels balanced as you see, and then went for a little drive. It all seemed good, so I thought I'll go out, get a bit of video. I didn't go out and get a bit of video. What I did do was go out and pick my son up from work. We made it halfway home, thanks to the AA. I got home at 3 AM in the end.
Just driving along, started misfiring, and then cut out. So I'm gonna have to have a bit of a look now what it is. Found the problem. Not going to tell you what it is. Tune in next time, and then I'll tell you what it is. It's here.